This is the Jaffel Report.
People keep talking about emotional labor, but few can agree on whether it's a job, a virtue, or an unpaid overtime shift for the soul. Hey, it's your West Coast Canadian boomer with an observation on how a boomer navigates emotional labor. Once upon a time, emotional labor meant that extra hour you spent smiling through a cranky customer or talking a boss down from a caffeine cliff. But somewhere around the dawn of Instagram therapy quotes and 24-hour empathy channels, it grew from a workplace term into something nearly spiritual. According to the piece in the Globe and Mail, society keeps asking everyone, especially women, to pick up invisible feelings the way people used to pick up after office birthday cake. In the original sense, emotional labor was what flight attendants and nurses mastered long before Silicon Valley discovered mindfulness. You were expected to manage your feelings and the feelings of others while pretending everything was fine, even if the plane was shaking or the patient wasn't thrilled. According to CBC News, psychologists now warn that this kind of constant emotional regulation can lead to burnout faster than bad Wi-Fi on a business Zoom. But emotional labor isn't all tragic toil. In the best-case scenario, it's what keeps us civil. Imagine a world where everyone just said what they thought out loud, all the time. Unfiltered. The coffee shop lineup would look like a reality show. So when your neighbor rants about recycling bins, or your grown child rants about capitalism, you nod, breathe, and quietly channel your inner bodhisattva. That's emotional labor, not because you're faking it, but because you're keeping the peace, as explained in Psychology Today Canada. Worst case scenario, emotional labor taken too far is like running a kindness tab that never gets paid. Boomers especially were raised to tough it out and not complain, which often meant internalizing stress like a duct tape water heater ready to blow. Younger generations may call that self-sacrifice. We just called it Tuesday. There's a balance somewhere between stoic endurance and emotional burnout, though finding it might take a therapist, a Labrador, and 2 weekends of silence in Tofino. The other challenge is that emotional labor keeps getting outsourced, digitally. Replying kindly to every group chat or online disagreement is apparently another unpaid job. Be patient, be empathetic, they say in every HR memo. And sure, empathy is good for the community, as reported by the Toronto Star. But empathy without rest is just exhaustion with a polite smile. So maybe the next time we talk about emotional labor, we should treat it like gardening. You can't tend someone else's weeds if your own roots are dry. Who am I, you ask? Just another friendly observer. Call me Jaffo.
The JaffelReport.ca.
The Jaffel Report is downloadable from wherever you get your podcasts from. That's the JaffelReport.ca. There was a time I kept putting off guided meditation until a heart attack in my 60s changed that. Now I record simple, effective guided meditations to help slow you down when your mind won't. Come on over to babblingbrook.life. That's babblingbrook.life.